So, guys, welcome to the session. Welcome to Learn Online. Yeah, I can always see your chats. Huh? I can always see your comments. So, please do keep letting me know. Okay. So that we can all stay connected. And I can keep seeing your messages. And Muthinenapa, everything. This session is going to be a very much an interactive session. It's going to be an interactive session. So, all I want you to do is talk whenever asked. Okay. That is by the chat section. How do I talk, sir, if you ask me? Using the chat section. Yeah. Shri Lakshmi, welcome to the session. I'm finishing up some last moment settings. Okay. Sure. Now, the concept that I'll be dealing with you guys today, I will talk about the concept, but let me just get to know about you. Where are you guys right now? Where are you guys right now? Tell me. Where are you right now? Everyone wants to ask a question. Please, Dada Kalandar. Dada Kalandar is talking right now, huh? Yeah, Dada. Dada Kalandar, you wanted to ask something? Just noise. Forget it. Okay. Now you also have an option. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ option ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. So where are you guys right now? Just tell me where you are. Where are you guys right now? Everyone in the class. Quick, quick. Home, sir. I am home, sir. Home, 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 home. Everyone. Okay, where is your hometown? Where is your hometown? Where is your hometown? Quick, quick, quick. I want fast answers there. Hospete, sir. Ballari, sir. Hospete. Ballari. Ballari. Hospite. Ballari. Okay. Okay. I'm also right next to you, I guess. Oh, luckily. I'm also in Ballari, by the way. Okay. I'm also in Ballari. Nice to know you guys are in Ballari here. Nice to know. Okay. Sure. Let's move ahead with the session, but let me brief about myself. I am Praveen Jadhav. I am Praveen Jadhav. I'll be trainer for the day. I'll be your trainer for the day. I have 8+ years of experience with teaching students for different competitive exams, be it banking, SSC, that is Staff Selection Commission, if you have not heard, CRT, that is Campus Recruitment Training, okay, and these classroom trainings as well. Okay, I have 8+ years of experience, and my expertise is Pgcet and banking exams. Yeah, where in Bellary, sir? I'll tell you, sir. At the end of the class, it is top secret. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, HT. Okay, now Dada Kalandar is asking a question early in the morning. He says, "How to overcome laziness, sir?" We will talk about how to overcome laziness. Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, now, guys, Pgcet. Okay, exams are fast approaching. Okay, your preparation towards Pgcet, how should it be? Okay, first thing, coding and decoding is today's topic. So I am going to ask you, how many of you already know coding and decoding? So you had come to, yeah, yeah, Shraddha. I had. Hmm. You tell me quickly, how many of you already know coding and decoding? Already know coding and decoding. Quick. Anyone, anyone? Nobody. Nobody knows coding and decoding. Let me prove you wrong then, okay? What is written on the screen here? What is written on the screen here? Everyone, quickly. What is written on the screen here? Dada, I'll give you a chance to ask your question somewhere in the middle of the class, but not right now. Can I keep it that way? I'll let you ask in the middle of the class sometime in time to come. Huh? Calendar. Yeah. Everyone, move back. So what is written on the screen? I want you to be quick. I want everyone to be quick. What is written on the screen? ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದಿದೆಯೇ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ నేను స్క్రీన్ మీద ఏం రాస్తున్నానమ్మా నా నా స్క్రీన్ మీద ఏం రాస్తున్నానమ్మా ఫాస్ట్ 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 నువ్వు తమిళ అర్థమైక పేసర్ వరాదు ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ సార్ ఓహో వెరీ స్మార్ట్ ఓకే సార్ ఫాస్ట్ సార్ క్విక్లీ ఐ హావ్ రిటన్ ఐ ఎల్ అండ్ యూ వాట్ డస్ దట్ మీన్ what does that mean to you? Tell me, what does that mean to you? What is the derivation that you make out of this ILU? HD, Shraddha, everyone here, class, quick. You need not have to be shy here. No being shy. No being shy. If you become shy, you're not going to learn. I love you, I like you, says Dada Kalandar, the only bold guy in the class. Huh? If you are only struggling to recognize what is written on the screen there, little will it be possible for you guys in the college to do something wonderful. When are you going to do something like that? Tejaswini, MSG, Sanya, Srilakshmi, Vinita, Ravi, Sandhya. Want to make me believe that you do not know what ILU means? Archana, Vijaya, Ranjita, Chaitra, Rupa, Praveen Kumar. Praveen must to know, yaar. With my name, why are you becoming an insult? Come on. You know it or no? Yes or no, guys? Who antara? Who antara? Fast. Quick. You know how many of you know what ILU means? Please drop the same in the what do we call that chat quickly. Everyone, I want you to drop. If you know, I lost you. He says, okay, you have lost soul. Come back to the class. Everyone, quickly go ahead and drop it in the chat box there. Fast, 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 fast. Ganesh dropped it quick. Every single soul. Do not be hesitant. Go ahead and drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Quick. Nice. Everyone, did you do it? So how do I get to know you guys are listening? Yeah, this is how I get to know when you respond to me in the chat box. Okay. Now, all who said that you do not know, okay, you do not know ILU, it means I love you. Yes, we know this. And it is simplest form of coding and decoding that we have been using for a lot of time. Yeah. From our school days also we know that ILU means I love you. Yeah. So how difficult is it even to say I love you? Yeah? Come on. You should be bold enough to say that. Yeah. Now, so you can ask your questions in any language you prefer. I can speak Kannada fluently. Kannada మాట్లాడుతుంటే తెలుగు నాకు మొత్తం అర్థమవుతుంది మాట్లాడేకి వస్తుంది तमिल उनका अर्थमयंकर पेसर वराद हिंदी में बोल सकते हो कुछ भी हिंदी में पूछ लो मैं आपको बोल दूंगा वापस ओके लेकिन आप क्वेश्चन किसी भी भाषा में पूछिएगा you ask question in any language I'll only answer in English for a while because we are going to prepare for this examination that is Pgcet in English. Yep. Okay. 9, 12, okay, 21 he says, okay. I is 9, L is 12, Y is 25, dear. ANR, Sukhmani, that also you did wrong. Okay, you said U is 21, huh? Okay, fine. Now, well, so there was a very good point made by Bharat and Sukhmani here. What they did, they wrote 9, 12, and 21. By the way, it means what? I is 9, L is 12, and U is 21. Where is it I, L, and U 21, 9, and 9, 12, and 21 respectively? Where is it? Can anyone tell me where it is? I is 9, L is 12, U is 21. Can anyone quickly? Can anyone tell me where it is so? Where? In alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. In alphabetical order, I is the 9th letter, L is the 12th letter, U is the 21st letter. 21st letter. Similarly, if I keep on going and following, what will I get? Z is the 26th letter, Z is the 26th letter. But I need to know these. I need to know this to solve the questions on coding and decoding. What I need to know is I need to know the place value of the letters, place value of the letters. And how do I memorize those place values? Place values, how do I memorize? Okay. Now, before I let you know how to memorize, okay, I will ask you another simple question. Okay. Now, guys, everyone should answer it up. Classroom, throughout the college days, throughout the school days, we have always told you. What have we told you? To keep quiet. Did you ever keep quiet? Did you ever for a second keep quiet? No. Now I am asking you to talk. Drop a message in the chat box. Drop a message in the chat box. Only 20 or 30 of them are 20 of them are messaging. What about all the others? Okay. All the others should reply. Okay. Now, my first question to you guys is how many alphabet do we have in English? How many alphabet do we have in English? Everyone must answer. Whatever answer comes to your mind, do not hesitate. Answer it. Give me the answer. Shankar Gowda says, okay, sir. Very good, sir. Chalo, Shankar. Everyone, quick. 26, 26, 26, 26, 26. All of you all are answering 26. But if I ask you, you said alphabet, alphabet are 26. Now I'll ask you, how many letters are there in English? How many letters are there in English? Again, you will give the same answer 26. I know this. I know this. Now, you must understand that there is no plural called alphabets. There is only one alphabet, and there are how many letters? 26 letters. There are 26 letters and only one alphabet. Today is the best learning of the day. That is we have learned that there is no plural called alphabets and there are 26 letters. And all these words, all these letters together form a word. Letters together form a word. This is a word. It is a collection of letters. Yeah. And it gives a meaningful, it gives a meaning. Yeah. Now, let me go ahead and I'll teach you. Do I have your attention for next, let's say, 5 minutes? 5 minutes. If I have your unhindered attention for next 5 minutes, right? You know what will happen? Something magical will happen. And what is that magical thing? If you ask me, you are going to memorize all the place values from A to Z. And how are you going to memorize? Let's say I'll take up someone's name here. I will write Chandrika here. Okay, Chandrika here. Chandrika. Chandrika. Okay, when I write Chandrika, I must know the place values as such. C is 3, H is 8, 8, 1, 14, is 4, 18, 9, King's 11, 1. So these are all place values. And how did I memorize these place values so that I'm writing it so fast? How many of you know to write it like this? At a lightning speed. You must be able to write it at a lightning speed. And they are all correct. Do not worry. They are all pakka correct. Okay. They are all pakka correct. And if you want to write it like this, and if you want to write it like this, what should I be doing? What should you be doing? Okay. Let's check it out. Now, all of you all, tell me if you know all the letters from A to Z. How many of you do not know letters from A to Z? How many of you know letters from A to Z? How many of you know letters from A to Z? Please drop a yes in the comment section. In the chat, drop yes. How many of you do not know where is the chat box? How to send chat? Everyone knows. Everyone uses Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, God knows what. Huh? You know to chat, right? So drop a yes in the comment quickly. Very good. Chalo then. Let's move ahead. What do we have? Now, if you know it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Something automatically comes in, man, that rhythm. What do I do? I cannot stop myself. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, these are my letters, everyone. These are my letters, right? Now, if these are my letters, you also must be knowing that these letters have place values, and how are we going to memorize these place values? Let me brief that to you. Letter A is the first letter, letter B is the second letter, letter C is the third letter. Letter D is the fourth letter, letter E is the fifth letter. Do we have any problem remembering A, B, C, D is 1, 2, 3, 4? A, B, C, D is 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody, any problem remembering? Anybody, any problem remembering A, B, C, D is 1, 2, 3, 4? No, right? Okay, very easy. Now, I'll say E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, Y is 25. Okay, Y is 25 particularly. Now, if E is 5, E is 5, F is 6. Why is it 6? Because I'm telling you that it is fix 6. It is fix 6. Okay. Now, if you see this G here, if you see this G here, within that G, can you see a 7 there? Within that G, can you see a 7 there? Yes, you can see a 7. That's the reason it is G value is 7. And if you draw a line below and above the H, if you draw a line below and above the H ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ? 8 ತರ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. It looks like 8. It looks like 8. Or if I write H, E, I, G, H, T, if I remove that H, what does it remaining? 8 is remaining, right? 8 is remaining, right? Yep. Now, if I move ahead, I'll tell you, I know everything. I know everything. No. I know. No is nothing but 9. No is nothing but 9. J, Ijoti says the value of J is how much, class? Class, everyone pay attention towards the screen. No moving here and there. No moving here and there. Pakka attention towards the screen. J says how much is the value of J? J is 10. Okay. Kings 11 Punjab was a cricket team. Kings 11 Punjab was a cricket team. So I remember Kings as a 11, K as 11. While pronouncing L, I'll get what? 12 from now on. Pronunciation. L, how do I remember? I remember L based on pronunciation, that is 12. Okay. Now, if I move ahead, Mera, Mera, I'll tell you it is Tera. It's not Mera, it's Tera, I'm telling you. Okay. It's not Mera, it's Tera, I'm telling you. ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಮೂರಲ್ರು 13 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಮೂರಲ್ಲ 13 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. Either way, I want you to remember that M is how much? 13. Okay. Now, November 14th is coming up, and November 14th is also called as what, my dear class? What is it called as? It is also called as November 14th is also called as your day, that is Children's Day. Children's Day. You're all children, right? Children's Day. O is what here? 15. O is 15. Why? Ijoti says O is 15. Okay. T. Okay. P. There was a beautiful story here. There is a little small story here that I want everyone to memorize and remember. Okay. There was a prince who was 16. Who was there? There was a prince. Okay. There was a prince. Do you know the age of the prince or anything more about the prince? No? Then I'll let you know. This was the prince who was 16, and there was a queen who was 17. Okay. Don't get wrong thoughts. What do I have here? There was a prince, there was a queen. Okay. Now, prince was 16, queen was 17. Okay. Since they got married, I'll tell you that he became raja at the age of 18. Raja at the age of 18. Okay. Prince was 16, Queen was 17, Raja at the age of 18. R is 18, Q is 17, P is 16. Okay. Now, after Raja, he became a son. He had a son. Okay. After becoming Raja, he had a son, and the name of that son was name of at the age of 19. Yes, son at the age of 19. T20 is a popular cricket format, you all know. Popular cricket format, or EJOT also tells me that T is 20. Now you have to always remember, you guys have to remember for yourself. You guys, I'm telling you again and again, you guys are forever 21. Okay, you guys are forever 21. V, if you see this V here, there are two sharp edges in this V, and it is 22. And there are how many sharp edges in a W? There are three sharp edges in a W, since the value of W is 23. Now you guys tell me, how many sharp edges do I find in X? X has a lot of sharp edges. So X has how many sharp edges? 4 sharp edges. The value is 24. Ijoti Y is 25. Z is 26. Okay, have you memorized it? How many of you could memorize? How many of you could memorize the place values by now? Quick. How many of you could memorize the place values? How many of you could memorize the place values? Fast. Very good. Nice. Nice to know. Yeah. All of you all. Very good, guys. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's move ahead. If it is coding and decoding, then there must be questions as well, right? I'll ask you some basic questions, okay? Some basic questions, okay? And then I'll guide you towards the question sheet that we have, okay? Yes, sir, got it. Says Shirisha, Megha, Shravan Chaudhary. Very good. Thank you so much for the response there, Shravan, Megha. Everyone, can you guys keep responding? Hey, Vinu, what is this? The violent king Vinu. Huh? It's okay. The name Chepun. I won't say anything. Okay. Chalo. Move ahead. Now, I'll show you a couple of patterns. Huh? Why are you showing patterns? You must be thinking, why are you showing patterns? What does patterns mean when coding and decoding? Okay. I'm going to show you a couple of patterns which you are going to use throughout to solve the questions on coding and decoding. Okay. To solve questions on coding decoding, we must always focus or map our brain such that we are always focusing on what could be the pattern that we could find. What could be the pattern that we could find? Let's say I will tell you something like this. Let's say I'll tell you, in a certain code PLAN is coded as, okay, listen to me carefully here. PLAN is coded as QMBO. In the same code, okay, king will be coded as KING. Teju, good morning. Very good morning, Teju. Okay. Now, anyone who could answer me here? What is happening? I would always go with something very simple. Look, P, the nearest letter to P in the code, Q. The nearest letter to L in the code, M. The nearest letter to A in the code, B. The nearest letter to N in the code, O. So what is happening? P is becoming Q, L is becoming M, A is becoming B, N is becoming O. Yeah, N is becoming O. Yep. G is talking to you. I can't hear you. G. Okay. Cancelled the hand raise. Okay, fine. He got shy suddenly. Okay. Now what will K become? What will K become? L. What will I become? J. What will be the N? N ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು letter ಬರುತ್ತೆ? What is the letter after N? What is the after letter after N? O. G. H. Okay. Now, what are the observations that I want you guys to make here? What are the observations that I want you guys to make here? Now, how did I start my approach when it came? Approach was what? I looked for the nearest letter which is to the first letter. Okay. First letter, nearest letter I'll find. If I can find the nearest letter to the first letter, okay, then I look for the second letter. Then I look for the third, then I look for the fourth. Yeah? Yes or no? ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? Yes or no? Yes or no? ಮೊದಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? ಮೊದಲ ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡನೇ ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿದೆ. Now, what did I do? When I look for first letter, second letter, I could see that there is a pattern that is being formed. What is that pattern here? P is becoming Q, L is becoming A. This pattern is called direct coding. What is it called? Direct coding. What is it called? Direct coding. When it comes to direct coding, my dear class, when it comes to direct coding, what happens is words code will be written just below that word, just below that letter. Okay. Now what if the question was something like this? Let's say the question was something like this. In a certain code language, PLAN is coded as QMBO. QMBO. Okay. Now what will you do? What will you do? What is your approach? What are we supposed to look for? The nearest letter to P in the code Q, nearest letter to L in the code M, nearest letter to A in the code B, N in the code O. So I call this what? I call this what? You have to write king. What will you write? I. What will I become? J. What will K become? L. What will N become? O. What will G become? H. So this method is called divide and cross. Okay. Divide and cross. Now you might be asking, sir, how many such patterns are there which appear in the exam? I cannot tell you particularly, but I am only letting you know the most commonly occurring patterns. I'm not telling you all the patterns. It is next to impossible to tell you all the patterns in a day or two, because there can be infinite number of patterns. You can code it if you want. If you do not want your foe or your enemy to know what you are writing, then what would you do? You would code it in such a way that only you and the person who would receive the message should get to know. Yes or no? You will write the message, you will code the message such that only you and the person who gets the message, whom you want to convey that message, only that person will get to know. So there are millions of ways of doing coding, decoding, but we are going to stick to a few patterns which will help us to solve the questions at a faster pace. So let's say in a certain code, I'll tell you PLAN is coded as PLAN is coded as uh, Q. So this is 16, right? This is 12, this is 1, this is 14, right? Now I'll tell you Q and N and C and Q. Can anyone tell me? Hmm. Can anyone tell me how did I code this? If you had to code the same way. Okay, wait. Hmm. Now, if you had to code the same thing, what would you use? What would your answer be for king? Quick, just give me a try. Just give this question a try. Wrong, right, I do not care. Yep. Maltesh Valmiki came up with an answer there. Maltesh said plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. Beautiful. Very good. Now, what did I teach you while teaching the approach to the question? Ray, approach is very important. Now, why am I keeping writing this approach? ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಿತಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ ಎಂದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಸ್ತುన్నారు ಸರ್ ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು approach ani. Okay, I am writing this for a reason. It is very important. Why is it important? Why is it important? Because the way you'll approach the question will decide whether you will be able to answer the question confidently within the time, yes or no. Yes or no. That is decided by whom? By the approach that you're going to take at the question. Now, when you see the letter that is nearest to P, nearest to P, it becomes Q. But after L, for L, you are failing to find the nearest letter. You will be like, okay, it is 2 letters far, it is 3 letters far. So, whenever you find difficulty, a little hiccup while solving a coding decoding question, stop looking for pattern. Go ahead and write the place values that we have memorized. Place values that we have memorized, you guys remember what is it? Prince was 16, L 12, A is 1, November 14th was Children's Day. Yeah. Queen age was 17, November 14 is Children's Day, D is 4, Raja was 18 when he got married. Raja was 18 when he got married. Yeah. Now, so what do I have? 16 is becoming how much? 17, meaning how much is being added? Plus 1. 12 is becoming 14, meaning how much is being added? Plus 2. A is becoming 4, meaning how much is being added? Plus 3. 14 is becoming 18, meaning how much is being added? Plus 4. So what is your observation? This value here, which I will now on call key value, this value here from which now on I'll call key value, can change according to its wishes. It need not have to be always 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It could have been something like this: plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. Or plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 3, anything, plus 3 minus 3, or plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. It can be anything. This value, what did I call it just now? I called it a key value. Key value can be anything, it can change. This is something that we are supposed to recognize what is happening. How do we recognize? How do we recognize? We have to recognize the key values using the pattern. Yeah. Now, what are the other things that can happen then? Okay, you could have coded it for king. Do it on your own for king. What will be the answer for king? LKQJ. LKQ. Yeah, a lot of them are giving a different answers. The K is 11, kings 11, 9. This is 14, right? And this is G is 7. If I add 1 to this, what will this become? 12, meaning L. Now, 9. If I add 2 to this, key value was how much here? 2, right? If I add 2 to this, 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 meaning K. Okay, next. Now I have to add 3 to this. If I add 3, 17. 17 meaning what was the age of the queen when she got married? She was 17. The age of the queen when she got married was 17. Now, plus 4 if I add here. 7 plus 4 is how much? 11. 11. 11 meaning, again I'll get K. Yep, getting it? LKQK. LKQK. Getting it? LJPJ Praveen Kumar. PJ is me, man. Okay, I'm Praveen Jadhav. I got to know you guys are on impossible. Now, now, sir, are these the only patterns that can appear? There are tremendous. There are a load of patterns. There is no limit for patterns. There is no limit for patterns. You can get a code something like this. PLANE in a certain code plane is coded as L can become M here, Q here. This can be A only. This N will become O. And E will become F. Okay, check it out. What is happening here? There are a lot of patterns. Check this, check this, check this. This is an interesting one. P becomes Q, L becomes M. A remains in the middle. N becomes O, E becomes F. What is this? This I'll call it as butterfly cross. Butterfly cross. There are a lot of ways these things can happen, but are these patterns going to help me always to come at an answer, arrive at an answer? No. Is place values the best way to solve the questions all the time? No. The fastest way, I would tell you that this is the fastest way to solve the question. But, but if you are not able to solve the question, then what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go ahead and use this place value. Getting it, everyone? Can we move ahead with the questions there? Okay. Someone raised hand. Shobha Reddy. Yeah, Shobha, you want to talk? Would love to listen from you. Shobha. Shobha Reddy has cancelled hand raise. Okay, guys, when you hand raise, right, what happens is, I'll help you wait. Those of you who are getting confused and raising your hand and then cutting the call, stop giving me missed calls. Okay? Stop giving me missed calls. No missed calls. What happens is when you raise your hand, it gives you an option to talk to me directly in the live class. And if you want to do so at any point of time, please do it. There is no harm. Okay? But if you do not know that it makes you go live on call, then this is the thing. Huh? Getting it? Chalo. Can we go to the question, dear? Can we go to the question? This question, we just now solved this one. Okay. We'll take up this question. You guys try this. I'll give you, let's say, how many seconds? I'll give you 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute I'm giving you. Now you have to try to understand this question and try to solve it. And if you're not able to solve it, Pakka, I'll solve it for you. But I want you to go wrong, right, whatever it is. But I want you to attempt. I want you to attempt. Go ahead. Start. You have 1 minute, everyone, quickly. I'm waiting for your answers in the comments there. You can just tell me A, B, C, D and give the answer. That's okay. Done. Your minute to minute is lost. I had given you a minute to solve this question and it is done. Now, how do I start it? Okay, the time given to you to solve the question is done, guys. Everyone towards the screen. Do not worry about what happened. What happened? Do not worry. Just look towards the screen. Listen to me. Okay, that is okay. You did a very good thing. You did a wonderful job. You gave it a try, right? That's more than enough. Okay, so what do I need here? I need your attention right now towards the screen. Okay, in a certain code, terminal is written as NSFU MBOJ, he says. NSFU MBOJ. And towers is written as XPUTSF. And towers is written as XPUTSF. How is mate written in that same code? Okay. Listen to me carefully. Now I won't start with terminal. Why? How many letters in terminal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 letters. How many letters in towers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Which one would be easier? Which one would be easier to crack the code? The one which has less number of letters. TOWERS. Now, towers is coded as what? XPUTSF. Okay. XPUTSF. Towers is coded as XPUTSF. Now the nearest letter to T in the code. Nearest letter to T in the code. Anyone. T, X, no. P, no. U, ha, yeah. Right after T, what comes? U. Nearest letter to O in the code. Nearest letter to O in the code. O is 15. P is 60. O, right after O, what comes? P. Okay. Nearest letter to W in the code X. Nearest letter to E in the code F. Nearest letter to S in the code T. R in the code S. So what will it be? What is the code for mate? He is asking. MATE. What should I do? First, I should divide it into two equal halves and then cross it to get my answer. A becomes what? B. M becomes what? N. T becomes what? U. E becomes what? F. B, N, F, U. Do I see an option? Yes, mark it. Getting it? Everyone? Everyone? Easy, isn't it? It's very easy, right? Yes or no? It's easy. Now, let's say I'll move ahead with the next question. Now, this question, I will solve it for you. The next question, you can take it on your own, okay? Now, in a certain code, grant is coded as something, pride is coded as something. What will sold be coded as? Okay. I will take either one of them now. I'll take pride only. PRIDE. Pride is coded as what? Pride is coded as FGJSQ. Okay. Now, FG, nearest letter to P, nearest letter to PLCQ. Okay. But P is here, Q is here. How do I go, sir? Not to worry. When I see the nearest letter to P is Q, I will move to the next letter. Nearest letter to R is what? Yes. Nearest letter to I is what? Okay, J. D is what? E. E is what? F. Meaning what? The first letter is occupying the first letter, the last letter is occupying the first position, and the first letter is occupying the last position. So what am I supposed to do? Yes, O L D. The last letter must occupy the first position with an addition of 1. Key value is how much? Addition of 1. Key value is how much? Plus 1. Key value is how much? Plus 1. Remember, key value, I'm telling you again and again. D is how much? 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 meaning E. How many options are there which are starting with E? 1. This one is gone. This one is gone. Only 2 options are left out. Now, what will come here? L. After L, what will come? M. Okay. L, M. M. How many options do I have? M. This one is gone. This one is gone. I did not have to solve the complete question as well. This is my answer sorted. Why do I have to solve the complete question? Am I going to get good extra marks for good handwriting or completing the question? Do we have marks for steps here? No. So why do I have to do? I'll solve just these two and I'll get the answer. Okay, mark it, move ahead. Next question. Okay, Sri Lakshmi. Everyone understanding yes or no, having fun yes or no. I want a yes or no in the chats quickly. I want a yes or no in the chats quickly. Understanding, yes or no. Everyone. Okay. Can I go to the next question there? Okay. The class will continue for 2 hours, by the way. Yes, 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 yes. Having fun. Very good. Chalo. Can I go to the next question then? Okay. Look at this question here. And I want you to be really fast. I want you to go at lightning speed. You look at a question, jump at it. What is the approach that I'm supposed to follow? When I look at the letter here on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 letters, does it work for me? No. The next one, clear. Okay, only 5 letters. Which one should I start with? Which one should I start with? Which one should I start with? Clear. I should start with clear. When I start with clear, what will happen? It is being coded as MDESP. So, nearest letter to C in the code, I'll check. L in the code, I'll check. I'll get the answer and I'll match, do the same to the whatever is given. Okay, you should think like this, like ಟಕ್ 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 ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಏನಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಷರವನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ ಅದರ ಕೋಡನ್ನು ಅದರ ಕೋಡನ್ನು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡಬೇಕು. ಮೊದಲು ಎದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎರಡನೇ ಅಕ್ಷರಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಹತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಸರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪಟ 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 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಗೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ದೇರ್. ಮಾಲ್ತೆ, ಶೆಟಿಗಿ, ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ, ಜೆ ಬಿ, ಮೇಘಾ, ಮುಜಕ್ಕೇರ್, ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ, ಹಿರಮಠ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೈಸ್ ಗೈಸ್, ನೈಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. Okay. Now, in a certain code, beaming is written as BFCMHOJ and clear is written as MDESP. How is trail written in that code? Trail written in that code. So if I go by that, CLEAR, clear, CLEAR is coded as what? Just tell me, what is clear being coded as? Huh? Clear is being coded as MDESB. MDESB. Okay, MDESB. Now he's asking you, what will trail be coded as? TRAIL be coded as. Okay, everyone pay attention. Nearest letter to C in the code, I see D. Array, when I see C, look at the letter C, what comes to my mind? Nearest letter is D. Okay, good. Now I have to move ahead. Nearest letter to L, I see M. Nearest letter to E, I see E itself. A, B, R, S. What am I supposed to do? Tuck. A will remain A because the center letter is remaining the same way. And what is happening? The rest of it is getting crossed. So R will become what? R will become what? 19. 18 plus 1, 19. Meaning what? Yes. How many options starting with S? 1 gone, 2 gone. Only 2 of them are starting with S. Now, if I decide upon the last letter, will I get the answer? Yes. Without solving the complete thing, I'll get the answer if I decide upon the last letter. Now, where will the last letter come from? Last letter will come from I. I will become what? J. I will become J. So my answer is C. Sir, but none is there. Sir, but none is there. If you find none of these in the options, you have to check the answer. Or else, if only this was there, A, B, C, and D was there. If A, B, C, and D was there, then this would be your answer. C is your answer. But it is not the case here. None is given to us. So I have to check the complete answer. What will T become? T becomes 21, meaning it will become U. It will become U. L becomes M. SUAMJ. SUAMJ. Yep. Getting it? Everyone. Can we go to the couple of next questions here? Wait, I'll show you something. Something a little bit tricky. Okay. Something a little bit tricky should always intrigue your mind. It should not make you dull. It should be like, wow. This can also happen. ಈ ತರ ಥಾಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹಿಂಗೂ ಆಗ್ತೈತ ಅಂತ. No, don't go negative. No, no, no. That is not allowed. Okay. We should rather be happy that wow, this can also happen, huh? Okay. Chalo, try this. I'll for your convenience, I'll even give you one more hint and I'll remove this none as well. Now I expect you guys to solve this question quickly. Now half of them who are not solving this question, who are just thinking about probably Kantara's song, or I don't know what, daydreaming, sitting like this, looking here and there. Okay, don't do it. Go wrong. Go wrong. I'm telling you, go wrong. But give it a try. But give it a try. Now 1 minute is done. Your 1 minute is done. So drop your pens quickly and towards the screen, everyone. What do I have there? Costly is written as WORVMF. Okay. COSTLY is written as WORVMF. WORVMF. Now, listen to me. C is becoming okay. The nearest letter only I cannot find. Oh, nearest letter only I cannot find. Nearest letter C, D, E, oh, F. Can I believe that F? No. So what do I do? When I do not get my desired result, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to write my place values, right? So I have to go at lightning speed. C3, I have to make decisions quick. C3, O is 15, Sri Devi was 19, T is 20, L is 12, Y is 25. Okay, W is 23, O is 15, Raja was 18, V is 22, M is 13, and F is 6. Yeah, lightning speed, you have to go fast. Tuck, 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 you have to go. Okay, now when I see this, next part, see the nearest number to 3, 6. If 3 is being connected to 6 somehow, so what is happening? Plus 3. 15, nearest letter to 15, 15 itself. But I must always try to go close to the letter that I've already gone. Okay, always try to go close to the letter that I've already gone. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ 3 ಅನ್ನೋದು 6 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 15ಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 15 ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 15ಗೆ 15 ನಂಬರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಮೊದಲು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. Go try to go nearest to the letter that we have already gone. So 15 and 13. If 15 is becoming 13, how much is it? Minus 2. Now again try to go nearer to the previous letter that you had gone. 19 is becoming 22. 19 is becoming 22, meaning it is becoming plus 3. 20 is becoming 18, again minus 2. Again 12 is becoming plus 3, 15. 25 minus 2. You got it? What is happening? Minus 2 plus 3, minus 2 plus 3, minus 2 plus 3. Okay. So if you see here, what is happening? Plus 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. I should apply the same to soccer here. I should apply the same to soccer here. SOCCER. Okay. Now I should get my answer really fast. If I want my answer really fast, what am I supposed to do? Look, last letter is V, last letter is U, last letter is A, last letter is B. So which option? So if I want to get my answer really fast, which letter should I calculate first? Which letter should I calculate first? Last letter. Yes or no? Last letter. If I want to calculate my last letter, which letter is taking the last position? First letter is taking the last position. Yes or no? Hmm. Yes is 19. 19 plus 3 becomes how much? 19 plus 3 becomes 22. 22 is V. How many options ending with V? Only one. That is my answer. Why would I even solve that? I won't even think about solving the rest of it. But, sir, we are learning, sir. Please tell us. We want to go with it. We want to learn, do the entire thing. Go ahead and do it here. It's very simple, Baba. 19. 19 plus 3 is 22. 22 becomes what? V. Okay. 22 becomes V. O is 15. 15 minus what should you do? Minus 2. Plus 3 you did. Now you have to do minus 2. 15 minus 2 is how much? 13. 13 is the value of M. Now C is 3. 3. Now what you are supposed to do? Plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 meaning what am I supposed to do? F. Next. C again is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 meaning what should I get? A. Yeah. I am doing it like this. I hope you all are getting it. Okay. Getting it. Now E is 5. 5. What am I supposed to do? Last second letter plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 meaning what should I get? H. The next letter, what should I get? Oh, okay. You guys tell. What should I get? 18. Okay, this 18. 18 minus 2 is giving me 16. 16 meaning P. Am I getting the same thing? PHAFMB? PHAFMB? Perfect, right? By just solving the one letter, cracking the code and solving one letter gave me the answer, right? What would you do in the examination? Why would you be bothered about what will come behind? You just have to be worried about what will the last letter be. Yes or no, my dear class? Ama. Yes or no? Quick. Yes or no, everyone. Yes or no in the comment section. Quick, everyone. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. You guys are amazing, guys. I want those answers. Those answers make me keep feeling that yes, you guys are listening. How will I even get to know that you guys are listening? Tell me. That's the only way, right? That's the only way, right? Huh? So please keep dropping your answers. Archana is a new name now. Look. Archana is also replying. Chetan is replying. Megha was always replying. Vinita Shetty, very good. Sirisha M. Thank you so much for replying there, guys. I appreciate it a lot, you mean. When you know. Appreciate it a lot. Now, can you go with this question here? Quickly here. Now, teamwork is written as sum. Teamwork is written as NBFU. No, 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 no. This is just too big for me. Okay, this is just too big letter for me. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Go with a smaller letter. What is the smaller letter? SOME. SOME. Now, PTDL, it is being quoted as cute, cute, PTD and L. Yeah, PTD and L. So, what am I supposed to do? 19. Now, I'm not able to get it right. So, I write 19. Next, advanced method, one step ahead. What do I see? 19. Now, I'll see this is 16, this is 20, this is 4, and this is L is 12. 19 nearest one, 20. O is 15, nearest one, 16. M is 13, 13 nearest one, okay, 12. But how does it become 12? So this is becoming okay. This is plus one. I understood. This is 5 and this is 4. I understood. But what is happening? The key value is changing here. Array. Key value, how dare he change to this one to plus 1 and this one to plus 1 and this one to minus 1 and this one to minus 1? Do not ask him how dare he does it. He can do anything he wants to. He can do anything he wants to. It can be plus 1, minus 1, minus 1. It can be plus 1, plus 2, plus 2. Plus 1, minus 2, minus 2. It is his wish. It's his question paper. You have to answer it. Huh? Now, what will person be written as then? Okay. What is the key values you understood, right? Plus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Yeah. Now, what do you see here? Next thing. Person. PER. SON. I have to divide it into two equal halves. Now I look at it. Okay, none option is there. I have to solve it. The entire thing I have to solve. But I still like to be relaxed. Okay, what will I do? R plus 1. 18 plus 1 is what? 19. 19 meaning what? Yes, it should start with yes. How many options starting with yes? Okay, two options. Okay, last letter is what? T, R. So I would like to jump to last letter. Last letter is what? Yes is meaning minus 1. 19 minus 1 is 18. 18 is the value of Raja. Raja was 18. My answer is C, but I have to check it. This cannot be my answer. I am sure of that. Either it is option C or it is none of these. Either it is option C or it is none of these. Now how far I will take? So what will this be? SFQ will come for sure because like last two options were also SFQ. Okay, SFQ has to come. P will become Q, E will become F. Okay. Now look at the answer once again. M and R is there. N is 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. That is M. O is 15. 15 minus 1, that is 14. That is N. M and R. Perfect. Getting it. Everyone, option C da. Sukimani, A and R. Option C da, Baba. What is the answer, Baba? It's option C. It is option C. Yep. Getting it. Enjoying. Learning a little bit. Having fun. मजा ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಬೆಳಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ सीख रहे हो भाई कुछ तो बताओ जल्दी से बताओ सीख रहे हो या कुछ ऐसे ही बैठे हुए हो या बताओ सीख रहे हो ना कुछ समझ में आ रहा है ना अच्छी बात है ना चलो ओके आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर कैन वी मूव अहेड बोला मा हाँ चलो then okay I will these ones you can take it as homework English that is opposite I don't want to go with that okay ninth question have a look at this one okay okay ninth question what does it have to say everyone A is 1 B is 3 C is 5 he says A is 1 B is 3 C is 5 he says okay similarly okay what will phase be coded as he is asking what is he asking for F A Z E D phased is giving us he's giving us something called phased and he's asking me what will be the sum of the letters he has given A has to be 1 I understood B not there okay these are all what type of letters these are all what type of letters what type of numbers I'm sorry what type of numbers are the बहुत अच्छी बात है सवराम चौधरी राम राम चौधरी अच्छी बात है तो बढ़िया और क्या ओके चलो देखो ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 1 3 5 ಯಾವ ತರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳಿವು ಸಮ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ಬೆಸ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ these are all odd numbers what type of numbers are these are odd numbers then if I give you a b c d you will write d has to be how much 7 right huh? But if you keep on going like that then you will get the value of z which I cannot do in the exam literally can I do it in the examination or can I go till z and write keep writing and then solve this question no I have to look at it in some other way. So I know something in my school days which I learned it is called arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. The difference between two consecutive numbers is the same, then the series is said to be in arithmetic progression. ಎರಡು ಸತತ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸವು ಸಮವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಸರಣಿಯನ್ನು ಸಮಾಂತರ ಸರಣಿ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. Yes. If the difference between two consecutive numbers, that is 1 and 3, difference is how much? 1. Difference is how much? 1. Difference is how much? 1. Then it is called what? Arithmetic progression. Now, the value of A, B and C also we have learnt. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. We have learnt this. Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Now, if we have already learned these values as well and we have considered here as well, then can I do this? Check it out. Huh? Can I do this? Check it out. Huh? 2n. I'll write 2n minus 1. In place of n, I'll write 1. 2 into 1 minus 1. What will that give me? 1. These are all values of n for me now. Now, again, in place of n here, this time I'll write 2. 2 into n ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೀನಿ 2. 2 into 2, 4. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1, 3. Okay. In place of n now I'll write 3. 2 into 3 minus 1. That is 3 into 2, 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. Now again n is equals to 4. Now if I write n is equals to 4, I am just giving you an example, okay. 2n minus 1, I am substituting the value of n has to be 4 this time, okay. 2 into 4 gives me 8. 8 minus 1 will give me 7, okay. So can I calculate them for directly here? If f is 6, this is 26, e is 5 and d is 4. Then I calculated it directly. 6 into 2, 12. 12 minus 1, 12 minus 1, 11. Z is 26. 26 into 2, 52. 52 minus 1, 51. E is 5. 5 into 2, 10. 10 minus 1, 9. Okay, 9. D. D is 4. I know it is 7. It is given here only. Oh, ma. E, G. Very easy. What do I have here? 51 plus 9 is 60. 60 plus 10, 70. 70 plus 1 and 1, 72. 72 plus 7, 79. I'll get sum has to be 79. Add it. All I'm asking you to do is add these, add these. What these? Add these, add these. Getting it? Everyone. Understanding? Anybody, any problem? Can we move ahead? Now I'll give you a simple question and you will be like, solve me all these three questions in next 1 minute. Alright? Next 1 minute. How is it even possible? It is possible, and that is the reason I'm giving you this question. Solve all these three questions in next 1 minute. Solve all these three questions in next 1 minute. It is possible, and that is the reason I'm telling you. Give it a try. I'll tell you why. Done. Done. Your time is done. Now, if I'm telling you that it was possible to solve these questions, okay? Now, if I'm telling you that it was possible to solve these questions, then it means that it was, okay? And how? I'll prove it to you right away. Wait, just give me a second. Okay, look at this. Simple. All that we were trying, all of us, what we were trying to do. Oh, ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಂತು ಇಲ್ಲಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ. Okay. LIVES. Okay. LIVES. ಏನಿದೆ? What do I have here? Lives. Lives is coded as 2 1 ampersand 9 5. Again, look at the next one. Later. What is later being coded as? LATER. It is being coded as 2 percentage 498, right? 498. Note, everyone listen to me carefully. Whenever you see such thing, L is what? 12. 12 nearest letter. No, not able to find. Not able to find. Are symbol is coming. Symbol is coming. What do I do? Whenever you see symbol, you have to check. What is the common letter between these two? L. What is the common letter between these two? And what is the number that is written below them? Number letter that is below them is 2. Number that is written below them is 2. Now, what is common other than this L? What is common other than this L? E. What is E? 9. E. 9. Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. Everyone. So what am I supposed to do? Real I need, right? REAL. What will R become? 8. R will become 8. E will become 9. A will become percentage. L will become 2. 8, 9, percentage 2. Do I have an option? Yes. Sir, are these types of questions asked? Yes. So I am showing you different types of questions that can be asked in your examination. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾಳೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಆ ತರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಯು ದೋಸ್. Now you were in a mode where you are vibrating like this. What were you doing? Place value, approach, place value, alphabetical letter, relation to the code. But suddenly a question like this, very simple appeared, but you are still programmed. I had programmed it into you to look at the question like this, that you have to search for the place value, which is going to prove wrong here. This was very simple question. Now you guys might have solved, most of you might have solved. I don't even need pen and paper to solve this, you might be thinking. Okay, what do I need here? Seat, right? SEAT. So T, Nearest letter T, below T, what is written? 3. How many options starting with 3? What ending with 3? How many? All of them. Okay. Now I got T is 3. Hmm. Next, A is what? I'll check A. A is the third letter. Third letter 2. So what do I have to have? 2. 2, 3. This is gone. 2, 3. This is gone. 2, 3. I have this. What is the first letter? First letter is S. How do I find S? Last letter here. Percentage. I have to start with percentage. So my only option that is available is, okay, again there are two options. Dollar and delta is there, right? E. What is E written as? Delta. Percentage delta 2, 3. Where do I see it? Option 2. You solved it, right? The rest of you will solve, like, again they are same, very simple. Do you want me to solve these type of questions as well? No, right? You are very smart, I know. So I want you guys to solve such type of questions if they appear in the exam. ನಾಳೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಂಡಾಗ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಪ್ಪದೇ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಸುಲಭ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರನು ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. This can also happen. Apple is written as 7, 8. Yep. One is Megha. Yeah, Megha. You have something to say? Megha?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
So, where's in the E they have given 8? No, sir. Here actually we should take ampersand or 8.
Where? I might have made a mistake. Where? Hmm. Where the below R, what do I have? 9, right? Look, you have to
Yes,
look at
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
WEARS,
R.
right? So you have to find the code for SEAT, right?
Yes.
SEAT. What is the code for S from the last letter,
Percent.
right? Percentage. Huh?
Percent.
E
Yes, sir.
is
Percentage.
the code for E, the second letter
Ah,
here, right? Delta. Huh?
yes.
What
Yes,
is the
sir.
code for A? A is the third one, right? 2.
Yes, sir. 2.
Okay. What is the code for T? I cannot find T here. I have to find T from the first one.
Sir.
Twice. T is 3. T is 3. Done. Easy.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for reaching out, Mega. I appreciate it. Okay. If you have doubt, please ask it.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Hmm. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Now, this is one type. Last one. I want to wrap up my coding decoding with this. So I want you guys to focus here. Okay. What he will do. Okay. What he will do. I want you to understand these type of questions can appear in the examination tomorrow, but only one among these questions will be asked to you. What will happen? Only one among these will be asked to you. So you need not have to solve the entire thing to answer this. Hmm? Sir, what is this question at all? Now he says very large risk associated is written as nutarogio. What is this? Nutarogina. Okay, don't worry. Okay, very large risk associated is written as nutarogina. Now it doesn't mean, class, pay attention. It doesn't mean that very is nu, large is ta, risk is ro, association. Array, this is associated. Huh? Associated is gi. Okay. Associated is gi. It doesn't mean that it is directly one below the other. It can be anything. It can be anything. This can come here. This can go there. This can come here only. This can go here only. It can be anything. Very can be gi, large can be nu, associated can be ta. Any of them it can happen. Okay. So when it happens so, when it is so what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Listen to me carefully. Okay. Now I have a thing. It says, okay, just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. I'm going to mute you. Ah, all good. Nothing da. There was onion vendor nearby my house. Or else everyone would have got to know that 5 kg onion is 100 rupees. Okay. He was they have microphone these days, right? They just plug it on, go around. Everyone knows it, right? I'm not in the studio, I'm at home. Usually when I'm at studio, I need not have to be worried about 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 5 kg ಉಳ್ಳಾಗಡ್ಡಿ. But then it happens. So today I'm at home. Okay, everyone. Hmm. What do I have here? Very large risk associated. I have to find the code for damaging. Okay, I have to find the code for damaging. Now, damaging. Where do you see this? Where do you see this? Look for it in all the sentences. Very large risk associated. No. Risk is very low. No. Is that also so? No. Inherent risk also damaging. I found damaging here. Okay. When I find damaging here, everyone, listen to me. When I find damaging here, then you have to look for another thing. You have to look for another thing. You have to look for, let's say, is damaging there in any of the other letters? No. I could find damaging in only one sentence. In only one sentence. Okay. Meanwhile, risk is found anywhere else. Yes, it is found anywhere, somewhere else. Meaning the code, whatever risk has, must be repeating somewhere. Also is found somewhere else. Yes, also is also found. Risk is also found. Also is also found. Risk is also found. A lot of places, right? So the codes for these guys, codes for these two guys must be available somewhere. Inherent is it to be found? No, inherent is not to be found. Inherent is not to be found. So inherent must also have a unique code. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಎರಡೂ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳು, these two words have codes of them only here and here but nowhere else. Only here but nowhere else. Okay. So nu, can you see nu? Okay. Fu, can you see here? Yes. Okay, fu is gone. Nu, can you see it somewhere? Yes, I can see nu. It is gone. So these two letters have their codes only in these two sentences. Okay, then can I decide which one belongs to which one? No, I cannot decide. So what will I do? I will go look. Damaging can either be di or yu. Di is given, yu is given, but option D says either di or yu. This will be my answer. Getting it? Getting it? Everyone? Ah, interesting. Chalo. Now, can you give a try to the next one? Associated. Code for associated is asking. Associated, where all can you see? Associated, where all can you see? You can see associated here. Associated here. Okay. Associated is at two places now. Associated is at two places now. You have to find out where is that exactly. Okay. Now, I can see associated here and associated here. Now, these two, apart from these two letters, is there anything in common between these two sentences? Between these two sentences, apart from associated, is there anything in common? Very large risk. Very large risk. Okay. Now, risk is there. Risk is in common. Risk is in common. Okay. Risk is in common. Now, risk is in common with the third sentence as well. That is this sentence as well. Do you see? Do you see? Meaning the code for whatever the code for risk is, whatever the code for risk is here, risk is here, risk is here as well. Whatever the code for risk is, it must be in all the three of them. Huh? No, 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 no. Okay, is that also associated? Okay, sorry. Very large risk and is that also associated? Anything in common other than associated? Nothing in common. Nothing in common. Only associated is common. Is that also? Is that also not available? It is not to be seen. Only associated you can see. Only associated you can see. Meaning in code as well, how many must be in common? In these two codes as well, how many must be common? Only one, which is that ta. Which is that ta. So answer for associated will be ta. Getting it? Getting it? I'll repeat it again. I'll repeat it again. Listen to me carefully. What I simply did is when I wanted to find the code, when I wanted to find the code for associated, okay, when I wanted to find the code for associated, I looked for the word associated. Where is it? It is in sentence 1. It is in sentence 3. Anywhere else do I find associated? No. I do not find associated anywhere else. So what will I do quickly? I'll see associated is here and here. Is that also associated? Other three letters, other three letters, are they there in the other three compared to the first sentence? Are they there? No. Then only letter that is common is associated. Then it also means that only code that will be common will be only one. Yeah. So nu is there? No. Ta is there? Yes. Ta is the code for associate. Simple. Getting it? Everyone? Okay. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed and understood. Now I'll be quickly moving on and I'll be talking a little bit about another topic called direction sense. Okay. What is it? Direction sense. How many of you know what is direction sense? Direction sense. How many of you know what is east, west, north is? Where is east, west, north, south? How many of you know? No? A lot of us do not know, and that is okay. But on paper from now on, if you write, on paper, if you write from now on, you will always write that, okay? You will always write that, array, can't I get a straight line? Yes. You will always write that this is north, this is east, and this is west. Okay. Hmm. Now, east, west, north, and south. Okay, these are the four directions I have. Okay, this angle between each cardinal direction, I want you to remember that it will be 90 degree. What will it be? 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90. Okay. Now, if I draw another thing which are called intercardinal directions, what are they? These are the intercardinal directions. Okay. These are my intercardinal directions. Now, when I say intercardinal directions, my dear class, so the two between the two, what do I have here? North, east. And what do I have here? South, east. And what do I have here? South, west. And what do I have here? North. Between two intercardinal directions as well, the angle is 90 degree. That is, between this and this, the angle is 90 degree. But between a cardinal and intercardinal, that is north and northwest, the angle is 45 degree. I want you to remember these tiny small things which are going to be very useful. Okay. Okay. Between cardinal and intercardinal, these two, look, this green and red, that is southwest and south, what will be 45 degree? Getting it? But between two intercardinal, it is again 90 degree. That is northwest and southwest, it is 90 degree. Okay. Now, most of us, where we do we go wrong in the questions on coding and direction sense? Most of us will go wrong while solving questions while taking a right turn and a left turn. Right turn and a left turn. Okay. Irrespective of the direction that you are facing, be it north or east or west or south. Okay. You have to remember that right turn. Okay. A right turn can also be called as clockwise turn, or it can also be called as positive turn. Okay. If the question statement ever happens to tell you to take a clockwise turn, you have to always turn right and use your right hand. Sir, what is right hand? Why do I have to use right hand? Right hand rule. I will bring in something very simple called right hand rule. Okay. Whenever you are using this right hand rule, just keep your hand above the direction. Okay. Let's presume all the time that this is the nose. The red thing you see is nose. Okay. The red thing you see is nose. Red thing you see is nose. And while we are keeping that hand on the paper, you can see that all the time we have the right hand on the paper, right? Okay. Those of you who are left-handed, you will have to just shift to ulta of whatever I'm telling. Okay. Right-handed. Right-handed people. Now, the darker side of your hand will always represent, right. Okay. Darker side of the it must represent right. The white side must always represent left. Okay, again, if you're looking towards which direction now? Think east. East meaning what is right? This is right. This is left. Again, if you're looking west, then topwards if you go, this is right, this is left. Down, if you're looking down, look which is right. Okay, right is here. Now, everyone, I hope you're getting these small things, because these small things are the places where you go wrong. I've seen it a million times. That is the reason I'm teaching you this, right? That is the reason I'm teaching you. Or I've seen thousands of students doing this simple right and left mistake and coming back and regretting it. I do not want you guys to regret it. Hmm. I do not want you guys to regret. All that you have to do is keep your right hand rule confident. Right hand rule confident. Now, if irrespective of the direction that you are facing, if the question statement ever happens to tell you to take a left turn, my dear class, to take a left turn, okay, left turn or anti-clockwise turn, okay, anti-clockwise, okay, anti-clockwise, or if it says take a negative turn, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to always take a left turn. You're always supposed to take a left turn. Okay, always take a what type of a turn? Left turn. What type of a turn? Left turn. What type of a turn? Left turn. Here you always took a what type of turn? A right turn. Okay, you have to take a right turn. Okay, understood, right, everyone? Sir, there is a spelling mistake. I know it is a spelling mistake, but I want you to purposely remember that negative. Negative belongs to what? Anti-clockwise turn. Negative belongs to what? Anti-clockwise turn. Memorize. Okay? Chalo. Now, what are the different types of questions that we come across the concept of direction sense? Okay, the first type of question I would like to brief is distance based question. What type of question? Distance based question. The second type of question that will popularly appear is angle based question. Angle based. The third type of question that will appear is shadow based. Okay? Shadow. Okay. Now, let me finish up. I'll start direction based, and then I'll move to angle based, and then I'll show you shadow based. I'll show you simple examples and very simple questions, okay, which will be like, okay, you will be able to benchmark them and use them in the exams that you are going to face. Okay, now distance based question. There was, let's say, we'll take one of our friend. Okay, who will we take? We will take who among your friends is has a bike? Who among your friends has a bike? Tell me. Who among your friends has a bike? Just give me his name or her name. Her is not fine. I want his name. Who among your friends has a bike? Fast. Class. Anyone? Anyone in the class? Nobody is answering. Nobody is answering. Uh, Now I'll ask the class. Whom would you like to go with? Huh? Mm, Ganesh or Chetan? Select one. Ganesh or Chetan? Everyone, answer the poll there. Quick. Okay, time is over. 57% of your friends said, sir, take example of Ganesh. So I'm taking example of Ganesh. Okay. One day what happened? Okay, listen to my story quickly, everyone. And you have a lot of learning to be done here. I will teach you, I mean, all the different types of questions that will be encompassed. That will be, it has most of the types of question. Okay. Now everyone, listen to me carefully. Okay. One day what happened? Ganesh was sitting idly at home. Who is that? Our friend Ganesh. Okay. Our friend Ganesh was sitting alone at home, and he suddenly got a call from his friend. He got a call from his friend. The friend of his, the friend of his, the friend, Ganesh friend. I don't know who Ganesh friend was. You know, I do not know. You have to judge. Okay, you have to judge. You are smart. I am who I'm just, uh, I'm just going to give you the story. You have to decide what happens, who is what. Okay. Ganesh got a call one day. Ganesh said, Ganesh received the call. Ganesh was very happy getting the call. Ganesh heard something. Nobody at home, come home fast. Okay. Ganesh answered the call. Voice from the other side said, nobody at home, come home fast. Ganesh was like super happy. But Ganesh was perplexed. Ganesh was confused. I do not know where your house is, Ganesh said. Ganesh said, I do not know where your house is. I do not know where your house is, Ganesh said. So the voice on the other side of the phone said, go 4 kilometer east, go 4 kilometer east, and then take a left turn and travel 3 kilometers. And then travel 3 kilometers. You will reach my home. You will reach my home. So, so this is Ganesh's friend's home. This is Ganesh's friend's home. Okay. Now, this is Ganesh's friend's home and this is Ganesh here. Okay. How far did Ganesh travel from his house to Ganesh's friend's home? 4 kilometer plus 3 kilometer. Totally together, 7 kilometer. Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone? Everyone? 4 kilometer plus 3 kilometer. He traveled how many kilometers? 7 kilometer, which is exactly wrong. Which is exactly wrong. Why? You are not understanding the gravity of the situation. Ganesh just got a call. Ganesh just got a call from friend saying nobody at home, come home. Ganesh wouldn't take all these routes. Ganesh would take the shortest route possible. Yeah. You are not understanding the gravity of the situation. Ganesh would take the shortest route possible. What would he take? He will take this distance here. If I mark this A, this B, and this C, he will travel ವಿಕರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾನೆ ಅಥವಾ he will take the hypotenuse distance. Hypotenuse. He will take hypotenuse distance. Now, hypotenuse, how do I calculate hypotenuse? All my school days I've learnt. Hypotenuse I can calculate using Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. How do I apply Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equals to, what do I have here? Base square. How much is that? 4 square. 4 square plus perpendicular square, that is AC meaning 3 square. 3 square is 9. Okay. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಅಭಿಮುಖ ಭಾಗ ಏನಿದು ವಿಕರ್ಣ ವಿಕರ್ಣದ ಚೌಕವು ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ವಿಕರ್ಣದ ಚೌಕವು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಅಭಿಮುಖ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾರ್ಶ್ವದ ಚೌಕಗಳ ಮೊತ್ತದ ಸಮ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? 4 4 is 4 4 is 16, 3 3 is 9, 16 and 9 is 25. If I send my h square root other side, what will I get here? What will I get here? I'll get 5 kilometer. This is the first thing that he can ask. Whenever he asks distance between 2 points, please assume, until and unless he particularly mentions, you have to assume that he is talking about the shortest distance, or it can also be called as displacement. Ama, Ganesh, all good, having fun, understanding Ganesh. Ah, now, the second thing that he can ask, second thing that he can ask, okay, A, he'll ask the shortest distance. The second thing that he can ask is what? Second thing that he can ask is in which direction he is facing at the end of the journey. Direction at end. Direction at the end of the journey. Can anyone tell me what is the direction that Ganesh is facing at the end of the journey? Huh? My dear class, Ganesh is facing north. Okay, Ganesh is facing north. Now, do not take the direction as to be northeast. You cannot take this direction. Displacement doesn't tell you the direction in which at the end of the journey he's looking. If he happens to ask you the direction, you have to always always answer the direction according to whatever directions he has mentioned. Okay. Now, the third thing. What is the third thing again? How far? In which direction is he from from Ganesh's friend's home? The location of Ganesh's house from Ganesh's friend's home. The location of from direction he'll ask. From direction. That is from direction. What do I mean by from direction? Meaning simple. Da. What is the direction of Ganesh's house from Ganesh's friend's house? Ganesh's friend's house. Now you guys tell me what is the direction. Is it class? Is it south? No. Is it west? No. It is somewhere in between south and west. So answer is southwest, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Answer is southwest. From Ganesh friend's house, meaning you have to mark it southwest. From Ganesh the house, where is Ganesh friend's house, meaning you have to mark it as northeast. Yeah, northeast. Getting it? Simple. So everyone, simple, right? No. I'll move ahead. I'll show you something on angle based questions. Okay. Okay. A little tiny thing on angle based questions. Everyone, pay attention. Okay. We will let's not disappoint Chetan. We'll take Chetan this time. Okay. Chetan, I'll tell you. Chetan was looking west. Okay. He turned 180-degree clockwise direction, and then clockwise direction, and further 45-degree in same direction. Okay. Now he turned he turned 270-degree anti-clockwise. I'll increase the font, do not worry. Anti-clockwise direction. At the end, which direction was Chetan facing? Chetan was looking west, he turned 180-degree clockwise direction. Now, how is that we solve? Usually, how do we solve this question when it is posed to us? Okay, we solve it something like this. Chetan is looking west. Okay, Chetan is looking. He turned 180-degree in clockwise direction. Clockwise meaning clockwise turn is always a right turn. I keep my hand. This is right. I turn right. Okay. Clockwise turn is right turn. Okay. I'll turn 180-degree. This is 90-degree. This, if I come till here, it is 90-degree. Then if I go further, then it will be 180-degree. So where will Chetan be looking now? This way. That is east. Okay. Now, and further 45-degree in the same direction, he says. 45-degree in the same direction. 45-degree in the same direction meaning he would have traveled till here. Now this would be 45 degree. Yes or no? This would be 45 degree. Now he turned a 270 degree anti-clockwise direction. Now anti-clockwise turn is a positive turn or a negative turn, negative turn. Or it is a right turn or a left turn, it is a left turn. Now he has to turn how much? 270 degree anti-clockwise direction. Now if I keep my hand this way, the left hand side I have to turn. This is my left hand side, right? So I have to turn first. Initially I'll turn 180 degree. Why? I'll turn 180 degree. 180 if I turn, I'll get how much? I'll get how much more to be go? How much more do I need to go? I need to go another 90 more. Okay. This 45. Till here I got to 45. Another 45. Now in which direction will he be facing? He'll neither be facing south nor be facing west. He'll be facing southwest. He'll be facing southwest. Yeah. Now do I need to do this? No. This is quite confusing. I might take a left turn, right turn. I might make a mistake. I might go wrong. So, what am I supposed to do? I've learned one thing in the beginning, that my right turn is also called as clockwise turn, and it is also called as, okay, it is CLOCK, clockwise turn, and it is called as right turn is also called as clockwise turn. Okay, now, and it is also called as, most importantly, a positive turn. Okay, now left turn is also called as anti-clockwise turn. Anti-clockwise turn. Arre, arre, arre. Ah. Left turn is also called as anti-clockwise turn, and it is also called as negative turn. Yeah. Now, if it is called as negative turn, my dear class, if it is called as negative turn, check it out. He is facing west. Only one thing that you got to draw is he is facing west. Chetan is facing west. Draw him pointing west. Next, clockwise turn. Clockwise turn. All the clockwise terms right here. 180 degree. With a what? Plus 180 degree. And further 45 degree in the same direction. Plus 45 degree. Now he turned 270 degree anti-clockwise. He turned minus 270 degree. And at the end, what was he facing? Okay, that is not at all a problem. What do I have now? Plus 180 plus 45, I will get how much? 225 degree. Plus 225 minus 270. Okay, plus 225 minus 270 gives me how much? Plus 225 minus 270. Press it in your calculator, or if you know, so what will I get? I'll get minus for sure. I'll get minus for sure. Why? I have minus here with 270, right? I have minus here with 270, right? So what will I get? I'll get minus for sure. Minus how much will I get? 45 degree. Beautiful. Minus 45 degree. Minus 45 degree meaning whatever direction he was facing. Now he has to turn right or left. This minus indicates right turn or left turn. It indicates right turn or left turn. Left turn. Left turn is which way? This way. Left turn is this way. Okay, I keep my hand, right side is this side. Okay, left turn is this way. How much do I have to turn? 45 degree. If I turn 45 degree, in which direction will he be facing now? This is southwest. Done. The question on angle will be based, changed into a question on what? It will be changed into a question on meager addition and subtraction. Okay, everyone understood? Everyone understood? Paka? Paka? Yeah. Okay, now everyone come back here. I have a small thing here. Okay, listen to me here. Shadow based questions. When it comes to shadow based questions, my first question to you. Alright, again, I am asking you one question to you directly now. Okay, what is that? In the morning, that is when the sun shines. When the sun shines, where will you see the sun? In which direction will you see the sun? When the sun shines, in which direction will you see the sun? Where will the sun be, da? East, west, north, or south? Where will the sun be? Yes, very correct. Very good. The sun will be in the east, right? In the morning. Yeah. If the sun is in the east, if the sun is in the east, And these are my cardinal directions, that is north and this is south. Okay, imagine them on the 2D plane. Imagine them on a 2D plane. Okay, north doesn't mean that it is in sky, south doesn't mean that it is into the ground. Okay, if you write north, east, west, south and keep it on the ground, keep it on the ground, or whatever table you are, if you see that way, this will be your east, this will be your west, that will be your north, and behind you will be what? South. Okay, now similarly, if the sun is in the morning condition, that is east, where will the shadow be? Where will the shadow be? The shadow always will be pointing, the shadow always will be pointing towards. Okay, the shadow always will be pointing towards. Getting it? In the morning condition, when the sun, listen to me, the sun is here, meaning your shadow will be onto the west, right? Huh? Irrespective, the shadow will be onto the west, right? No. Let's say there is a person who is facing north. Okay, this person's nose is pointing towards north, yes or no? This person's nose is pointing towards north, yes or no? Everyone, this person's nose is facing pointing towards north, right? Huh? Now when this person is facing north, okay, when this person is facing north, everyone, listen to me carefully, the shadow is onto his left or right? The shadow is onto his left or right? The shadow is onto his left. When the person is facing south, when the person is facing south, okay, facing south, when this way is facing north, the shadow is onto his right or left? Keep your hand, the nose is pointing downwards. Which side is this? This is right hand side, right? This is right hand side, right? Yeah. Now, I will give you a question, but before I give you a question, I want everyone to take down whatever is written there. Okay? Quickly take it down. That diagram that you have there, everyone, quickly take it down. Mhm. Are you done taking the diagram? Can you see the question now? Raise the question, I'll keep it. Yeah, who has raised hand? Who? Nobody? Hmm. Now, look at the question. One morning after sunrise, the question says, one morning after sunrise, Suresh was standing facing a pole. After sunrise, meaning sunrise happened, Suresh was standing somewhere here, okay, facing a pole. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. Shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. Which direction was he facing? If Suresh has a shadow onto his right in morning, if Suresh has a shadow onto his right in morning, guys, tell me, guys, if Suresh has a shadow onto his right in morning, in which direction will he be facing? Suresh has a shadow onto his right. If Suresh was having a shadow onto his right in morning, then Suresh must be facing what direction? South, right? Suresh must be facing south, right? Only then it is possible for Suresh to have a shadow onto his right, if I'm not wrong. Getting it, everyone? Yes, sir. Yes or no? Yes or no? Huh? Now, if let's imagine if Suresh was facing north, if Suresh was facing more north, then he would have had a shadow onto his left. But the question says Suresh has a shadow onto his right. Onto his right. If Suresh wants to have a shadow onto his right in the morning, then he must and should be facing towards. Getting it? Anybody? Any doubt? The class is comfortable. Whatever the questions that we have dealt today till now, okay, till now, all the questions, okay, be it the most of the coding decoding questions or questions on Chinese coding that we learned in the last, or the place value memorization or anything, okay, did you guys enjoy the session and did you guys learn today? Okay, did you guys enjoy the session and did you guys learn today? Yes or no, my dear class? Yes or no, my dear class? Everyone, Sri Lakshmi, Chetan, Sandhya, Shobha, everyone there. Rangamma, Madhu, Radhe, Prani, everyone. Kavita, everyone. Did you guys enjoy the session and did you guys learn something? Okay, in my sessions, particularly, everyone sessions of ours, that is everyone on our team learn online. Okay, okay. We will make sure at all points of time that while you're learning, you're enjoying. Okay, so guys, you can go ahead and reach out to us on our YouTube channel, that is Learn Online. Hmm? LOL, Learn Online. Okay, you can reach out to us on our YouTube channel, that is Learn Online. Okay, you can subscribe to us. Hmm? If you find it useful and if you want to get more such amazing videos and amazing content and questions. Yeah. Yes, sir. I enjoyed a lot. Vinu says. Thank you so much, Vinu. There. Sahana. Yes, sir. Andhya. Tejaswini. Teju. Tigi Tejaswini. HD. Praveen Kumar. Okay. Well, guys. See you. Take care. I'll be bringing the session to an end. Hope to see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow probably. Yeah. We'll be coming meeting again with good topics as such, and we'll be discussing a lot of questions again, a lot of insights, and from the basics. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you so much.